Richard!
I have neither the time nor the patience for this.
All I ask is that you give her a message.
Armus, if this contract is jeopardized, Father will have both our heads. And besides, I probably won't even see her.
Well, if you see her...
What's the message?
Well, tell her that I have deep feelings for her and I will see her again as soon as possible. Just tell her that I don't care about the enmity between our families and that my intentions are honorable and true. Just tell her that the fragrance of jasmine is always around me.
What?
Just tell her, please.
All right.
Do you remember all that?
Yes. Don't care about families. See you soon. Families, jasmine.
£300 for 2 parcels, it's preposterous. And you know it. It's not even a serious proposal. Are you wasting my time, Richard?
No, my lord, I believe my father is serious. My father loves those woods. He had hoped to bequeath them to his children. Now, with your help, his grandchildren may yet enjoy them.
What exactly do you mean?
He insists that as a condition of the sale, your men plant a new tree for each one they cut down.
He wants my men to waste valuable time planting trees.
He insists. Thereby, in a generation or two, the forest will be restored to its present condition and beauty. Now, I know my father will be firm on this, but I will suggest to him that the price I quoted you might be just a bit high.
A bit high?
My lord, an accident at the quarry.
We'll continue with this tomorrow. In the meantime, try and talk some sense into your father. The terms are unacceptable.
We'll have to get the boy out.
I'm sorry, did I hurt you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you looking for my father?
No, he was called away to the quarry. I was just on my way out.
Would you mind helping me with these?
You do know who I am, don't you?
You're Richard, of Covington Cross.
I gather you don't think much of the feud between our families, then?
I don't believe in hating people unless I know the reason why. Do you?
No, I think you should always know the reason if you're going to hate somebody.
The whole idea of a feud seems silly, especially when it's probably over a cow.
I heard it was over a pig.
Well, Richard Grey, I offer you this apple as a peace offering.
I gratefully accept. My brother Armus says he smells jasmine everywhere.
What?
He says hello.
Hello, Armus.
Well, I should be going. I wouldn't want your father to come in and misinterpret my being here.
Before you leave, could you reach that gold bowl for me? Because I can't reach.
Of course. Here's your bowl.
Did you see her?
Briefly.
Or did he give her the message?
Most of it.
Most of it?
I didn't have a lot of time. There were people around.
Well, what did she say?
Not much.
Well, she must have said something.
No, actually, she mostly listened.
And?
And then I left.
But when you told her how I felt, how did she react? Did she smile? Did she seem excited?
She seemed thoughtful.
Do you think she was overwhelmed?
Possibly.
Brother, you're going to have to tell me more than this.
I have other, more important things on my mind.
But this is important. To me.
I'll see her tomorrow.
You'll tell her everything.
Yes.
You'll remember it all.
Don't care about family. See you soon. Deep-seated feelings. Jasmine.
Richard?
He doesn't like the 150.
No surprise. He's not a fool. How'd you leave it?
Well, he was about to counter off when we were interrupted. We'll continue tomorrow. He had his bookkeeper with him.
Worthington was in the room. That's an excellent sign.
Worthington is more of a miser than Lord Wyatt is.
Yes, but it means he wants this deal. 150 was high, but we need at least £100 per parcel to show a profit.
I think Lord Wyatt is willing to come to terms. I think we should be able to settle it around 125.
Sometimes a child is teacher to the man. This couldn't have happened without your wisdom, son. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I went all over the county today looking for these beautiful things for you. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Take a look at the new element.
I don't know that person.
That's you now. And soon you'll learn to act like her, to talk like her, to be her. Just as you would learn to ride a horse or shoot a crossbow.
Oh, I wanted you to know I've changed my mind. Decided to transport my stone overland by carriage. It's expensive, but your father's outrageous demands make it necessary. Of course, if he were prepared to entertain an offer of, say, £90 a parcel, I might just change it again.
No, I'm not prepared to take back an offer of less than £135.
Are you deaf, young man? Did you hear what I said?
I heard you, my lord, but it's not an offer my father would ever hear.
I could never exceed 110.
I'm sorry to hear that. Perhaps this is a waste of time.
And 135 is completely out of the question.
130, then.
115, and that's my final offer.
I'll return tomorrow with my answer.
Hello. You're finished with Father so soon?
Yes, I didn't think I'd see you today.
Are you glad that you did?
Yesterday, when we spoke, I neglected to pass along a message from my brother Almus.
Oh, what kind of message?
Well, it seems you've made quite a favourable impression on him. He's very fond of you.
And I'm very fond of him. Armus is a very kind and gentle spirit.
Oh, he's much more than that. He's very well read and generous and brave and a wonderful cook. You'd like him a lot.
How do you know who I would like?
Well, I don't. It's just everyone likes Armus.
And what about you? Does everybody like Richard?
We're not talking about me. We're talking about Armus, and he would like to see you again.
Well, it would be very pleasant to see him again.
He doesn't care about the feud between
You seem agitated.
I am not agitated.
Would you like to take a walk with me to the cinema?
What about Armus?
Armus isn't here. We are.
Charlotte.
Yes.
That's fine. Perhaps a little more practice on your own, and it'll be perfect.
Thank you, Lady Elizabeth.
Now, let's concentrate on another aspect of womanhood. Conversation and storytelling.
Oh, I love telling stories. There's the one about Father when he fought in the Crusades. And he was outnumbered, and death was in the air.
Perhaps we should concentrate on listening to the stories of men rather than telling them.
Oh, that should be easy.
Well, not necessarily. You have to learn how to make a man feel interesting and important, even when he's not.
Richard, did you see Charlotte?
Yes.
Well, how was she? What was she wearing?
A dress, I suppose.
I bet she looked beautiful. Tell me everything about her. Tell me everything she said.
You really love her, don't you?
Yes, with all my heart.
She said she admires you.
She did?
And she feels you have many fine qualities.
She said that?
Well, not in so many words.
But what fine qualities, specifically?
Well, she didn't say specifically.
But she truly has feelings for me.
Some?
Thank you, brother. I owe you one.
I was to do the cooking that day, but I had no more than a basket of potatoes to provide for dozens of hungry, surly seminarians. So, I cut the potatoes into strips.
You must be active as well as attentive in your listening. For example, Friar, start again from basket of potatoes.
Yes. I had only a basket of potatoes to feed the entire seminary.
How dreadful, Friar. What on earth did you do?
I knew I'd have to do something extraordinary.
That's an all-purpose response, suitable for any circumstances. However, on occasion, it's better to personalize the observation to suit the man in question. For example, Friar, start again, please.
The entire seminary was starving and impatient, and I had but a few potatoes.
Reminiscent of when our Lord faced the masses with but 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread.
Why, yes. In fact, I asked God for inspiration. And the next thing I knew, I was cutting the potatoes. What? Oh, yeah. I was cutting the potatoes into strips, which I placed in a pan of boiling oil. I called this process frying. Because, you see, we were friars. And...
Why on earth did you send Richard to talk to Charlotte?
I was desperate. I didn't have any alternative.
Got to tell yourself, Armus.
Now's your chance.
have to be careful with leeks.
Oh.
Well, sometimes, well, a worm can work its way down and then, well, your meal's ruined. And then, of course, there's root rot. But these leeks are fine.
I'm relieved.
Please allow me.
Thank you, Armus. I can pay for my own vegetables.
As you wish. I know quite a lot about vegetables.
How nice.
Well, take onions.
I shall. Another day.
So what you talked to her about? Vegetables?
I didn't know what to talk to her about. It seemed appropriate enough at the time.
If you want to show a woman you care about her, you don't talk about rhubarbs or leeks.
You're right.
You've got to talk about yourself.
Food is all I know.
Forget food. You were in the Crusades. You fought in battles.
Once.
So stretch the truth a bit. She won't know the difference. And once you've built yourself up, naturally Charlotte will think she's damn lucky to fall into your arms. She'll be begging for you to kiss her.
I don't know. It seems that I should say something about her.
You probably should tell her she's beautiful and you love her. It's very effective.
It worked for you?
Like a charm. Just follow my advice. I swear you won't fail. But you're going to have to find her alone.
Richard, I saw Charlotte in the village today.
That's wonderful. What did she say?
Well, she's a woman of few words. But I like that.
We're all waiting.
I discussed your proposal at length with my father, and he's prepared to settle at 128.
Didn't you make it clear to him that £115 is my final offer?
I did, my lord, but he felt I'd compromised too greatly on 130.
£117, and you'd better say yes.
My Lord Wyatt, I believe I could get my father to accept 124.
120. And that is final.
Agreed.
Richard? 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 Are you leaving without saying goodbye? Have your feelings changed?
No,
You make it sound as if there's a problem.
there is.
I don't understand. I thought you cared for me.
I do. I mean, I can't.
Is there someone else?
Yes, but not how you think. It's Armus. He's deeply in love with you, and I couldn't bear to hurt him.
Yet you compare to hurt me.
This is not easy for me.
Look, why should our love be destroyed because of another's misdirected love?
He's my brother.
But isn't it crueler to let Armus think that there's something between us when there isn't? I love you, Richard. Don't turn me away.